Alright, we'll stand here.
3, 2, 1.
It doesn't hurt much. Not in black, at least.
Not in black.
Although it's starting to hurt. Okay, enough.
What is up, everybody? My name is Commander, and welcome to another episode of Art Survival Evolved. Today, I have something very special for you today. Last night, me and Vapetrain did a recording on some of the new things S Plus has put out in their game, and being S Plus is a sponsored mod, it is looking like it will eventually make its way into art. So, whether or not you like S Plus or not is another story. This stuff will eventually, or should eventually, be making it into art, provided at least art says it's okay. So, I'm going to get out of the base real quick. I'm going to show you real quickly in the engrams. I'm going to just kind of pull them up for you. Oop, if I can click. Turrets. Alright, these guys look almost identical to their picture, so just so you know, if you're wondering what they actually look like, are these chair-mounted ones? No, these are all auto turrets, every single one of them. All these auto turrets, you have your regular auto turret right here, then you've got your S Plus auto turret, which is my personal favorite. Well, actually, was my personal favorite. Then you've got this new turret right here, the Ballista. This fires some really, really good stuff here. It definitely needs a... Well, it doesn't even need work, it just needs, I mean, you'll see in the video. I can't really say too much on it. The cannon needs a little bit of work, but generally it's a really, really good piece of equipment. Hits really hard, really cool to have. Just going to be very expensive to manufacture these guys. The flaming turret. This has got to be my favorite. I said this was my favorite, but this is my favorite right here. This guy is freaking awesome. Then you got the machine gun turret. I'm not quite sure. We didn't get a base reading, unfortunately, what this turret did versus this turret, so there's no way to tell which one is more powerful. As of the moment, at least. I guess I could set up because I think that did 154. I need to set up a regular turret and let it shoot something. I can do that real quick. That isn't going to be hard. So here is the S Plus rocket turret. This guy is pretty cool, but it does have its own problems. Just in general, the rocket being lobbed like it doesn't adjust for the arc well enough, and in some cases even though it does adjust for the arc, this particular turret and some of these slower firing ones like this one, you can fake them out by moving quickly in a direction. It will try and lead you, and then you can stop. So these kinds of turrets right here, these slow firing turrets like this one, and maybe even the cannon to a degree, they fire very slow. I think the cannon's a little faster, and their round travel makes it really easy to make the auto turret miss. So that's just something to know before ever messing with these. Now, you notice I haven't touched on this last one just yet, and this last one, in my opinion, is overpowered. It is effectively an auto turret with bullets, only to trank you in the end. And why I say that is with a full standard set of riot gear. My riot gear survived 3 hits. My shield survived 6 hits, 5 or 6 hits. And it basically took the armor of the auto turret. It shredded my armor and then tranked me out anyway. It feels like to me that the trank darts themselves don't need to have any real firepower damage, like damaging armor. They shouldn't affect durability. If they do, it should only be very, very minorly, like maybe 1 point. But that's kind of where the story ends, because it just tranks you out, and then if you get up and try and run, you have a very short time to run before you're tranked out again. It's incredibly overpowered, and yes, it's very expensive to manufacture, but it's still just too overpowered, you could basically knock out all your attackers and cage them because they'd all be knocked out on the ground forever once they've entered turret range. It won't engage you once you're knocked out, so if you're passed out, it's not like it's still shooting you with trank darts, so it's not like as if you laid there long enough it's wasted. So we're going to use this guy as our victim here. We're going to turn this on. Crap. 107, that's what the turret does. On a dodo. So yeah, it does do a little more damage, 150 versus 107. That's not bad. I think the other turret's just as fast, the minigun turret. But we'll go ahead and watch the video at this point, and you can kind of make your own judgments.
Oh yeah, I'm getting this whole thing set up.
Just don't turn on the generator until you're actually set up.
Damn it, it said I placed the wire? Where did I place it?
You need a demo gun?
I've got a demo gun, I'm just wondering where the hell I placed it at. Because it said I placed it.
Right here.
Wow, that was completely out of the way. Alright, so, can I go ahead and make this line again?
What's with the stone structure though? Just wondering.
Just a place to place it all on.
Well, so the turrets actually could probably sit right on this.
Well, they can sit right on it, but nice for presentation-wise.
We don't need no presentation.
Yeah, you do. It's a video. Gotta have it looking a little pretty.
No, I don't think so. They don't deserve that. Oh, they're dumb
Alrighty, guys. So me and Commander are over here. We're trying to get prepped up. So when it comes down to it, we've got what is it? 5 new turrets. You have, starting from the end here, you have the new ballista turret. Supposedly it'll run off of ballista bolts and everything else. We're not quite sure whether it will take the trank ones or the chain bullets, but we're going to test that out as well. You have the cannon turret, which looks pretty special. Then you also have the minigun turret, which is, well, it's a minigun turret, and it's supposed to run off of the sniper bullets instead of the regular advanced rifle bullets. Then you have the trank turret, which looks pretty boss, and then you have the flamethrower turret. So this is going to be an interesting test. We're going to test it out on that pretty red Diplo over there.
You mean
but
Dumb-Dumbosaurus.
yeah, exactly. Dumb-Dumbosaurus. That's fine.
I just randomly came up with a name, now I've got to use it.
Dumb-Dumbosaurus, Dum-Dum. Hey, Brian. Brian, I've got stuff for you. I feel like I'm missing one turret. I think there was 6. No, there's 6 turrets.
What turret are you missing?
6 turrets. I'm missing the rocket turret.
Oh, do you have the ammunition for the rocket turret?
I do. I've crafted up a bunch here. Let's go ahead and place down this rocket turret. Okay, so there's 6 new turrets. The rocket turret as well. Dude, that thing looks... Yeah, that thing looks beastly.
I wish they would have just set... I mean, why could they not have made the regular turrets look like this? Not the ones that you man manually? And just let you get up behind something like this and fire it.
I mean, that would be easier instead of having this giant, bulky POS chair thing, yeah. Alright, so which one do we want to test out first? Your choice, because you're the target.
Well, I would say this one last. Let's just try out the trank one. No, let's try the flamethrower one first.
Flamethrower one.
Yeah. this one because it's gonna dismount me and it won't be running forever burning the thing. So.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and grab the ammo out here.
Let me also an infinite stat, and do me a favor and hold on to my armor before it gets busted.
I actually might have a box on me. Hold on. Look at that. I've got a box. See, look at that. I'm so prepared.
I'm prepared to die. Which, on the note of prepared to die, my sleeping bags are not with me anymore.
Yeah, they're all up there at the lighthouse. At least you know where you're at. You can just fly back.
Yeah. I forgot I actually dropped them off up there. I was thinking I threw them down, or I put them in the Griffin.
So I'm half tempted to leave this structure here. Like, just leave it powered and activated and someone flies by and just gets murdered.
It would be funny.
It would be pretty funny. Alright, so we're testing out the flamethrower, right?
Yep. Now, from what I understand... Well, yeah, we'll talk about the flamethrower.
Just go ahead, back up, get out of range.
Oh, is that... How much range does this thing have?
I do not know. We're testing that. Because I think it has... Alright, so it's got the turret options that the S+Turrets have. So it's going to pull up this new menu here that sets up the range, the warning, the target type. I'm going to set this just to tamed only dinos. Just so it only hits the Diplo and not your face.
Alright.
So it's on. And this is on medium. So I've got a good view here.
Oh, it turned.
It did turn.
Oh, a bit of a delay, but... Oh yeah, it sends them into a panic. I forgot that. It's got a
Yeah,
really good
that's...
flame effect. I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I like it too.
Better than the... Stop it. No, stop it. Oh, he's all panicked.
I'm gonna turn off the flamethrower so it doesn't hit him again. Oh, poor little Diplo. Poor little thing. Go ahead and get out of the water, you ugly little thing, you. Alright. So that flamethrower's pretty good. Let's see what the high range looks like. So don't run in, just like slowly walk in. Give me a sec.
It did have a bit of a delay though, so...
Back all the way out of the suspected range. There you go, you should be okay there. Okay, so I've turned it back on. Now I'm gonna stand over here. Should have brought popcorn. Slowly walk in.
Yep.
Oh, that's a pretty decent range.
I guess I better let it move before it dies. You can see the damage
Yeah.
too, so that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's dealing pretty good damage. It's got the time tick going. I'll go ahead and turn that bad boy off.
A good number though just light somebody up on fire.
Oh yeah, especially considering it dismounts you and it causes your dino to go in a panic. Talk about having, like, if you're, like, your base is on top of a cliff like mine, and you put, like, 3 or 4 of those up there, and people come running up on big dinos, and then they all just, like, run off the edge of the cliff.
Hey, just since you got this, how much shield did you go through? I mean, is it
I put 20 in there, and it went through 6.
That's not bad. Not for what
That's
it
not
did.
bad. Yeah, well, it'll go through a lot more fuel if you're close by and it's constantly firing at you. But if you, like, ran up, got hit by it, and then ran away, it would just stop.
Yeah,
So the fuel consistency is not that bad.
I forced it to stand there, but you took about half the health is gone with those 6 canisters. About 2,000 health, but that's not bad.
Yeah. You've taken some damage. Okay, so what do you want to test next?
Ballista turret or the cannon. Only reason why is I feel that rocket's gonna kill it, and I know the auto turret are gonna be like the machine gun turrets. Is gonna be another murdering tool.
Okay, so ballista turret it is.
All right, I think this is getting more range. I'm gonna back up.
Okay, so with the ballista turret, we're going to go ahead and test and see whether it does the trank shots as well. Now, I have this just set on medium, so it shouldn't shoot that far, but we shall see. I'm going to go stand on my little popcorn post, and let's see how this does.
So what am I getting hit by here?
Ballista. So walk towards the ballista.
Keep the head up then, so I don't get nailed. Oh, holy
Whoa,
crap.
shit.
Wow. But how long till another? That shot did kill this thing.
Just keep it up. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
the rate
is
of
like
fire on
no
that-
time at all. Wow, the rate of fire on that is great. Like, it has a little bit of a delay, but it's not bad. That is awesome.
Is it bad that I feel bad for this thing?
Only a little bit.
I mean, it's a Diplo. Who likes these things? I feel bad for him. He just wanted to cuddle it.
Okay. So it
mean, look at
won't
his
let me
face.
put... It won't let me put the trank bolts in there. So it only does the actual ballista bolts. It will not do any other ammo.
I mean, how much does a regular ballista do?
About that amount.
I was like,
It
getting
does-
nailed for 900 like that, that's a heck of a number.
Okay, so... I'm gonna do this real quick. Just because you're here. That was pretty awesome. I don't believe so. I don't see it sticking out of your body, so guess not. And I'm not seeing it in the Diplo either. You might want to bring your sleeping bags down here so the transition's not that wide.
Turn it on real quick and let's see what it does to the front of the trunk.
Front of a trike
Yeah, like
on the
head.
ballista.
Yeah.
Alright, it's on. Oh, wait, I have it. Hold on, hold on. I have it set to players only because I shot you.
Well, it would be able to get me anywhere. I would have to, like, overshoot the head.
Okay, go at it.
Set it for max range, too.
Okay, well, in that case, give me a moment so I can get to my viewpoint.
Alright. I figure we might as well see exactly
Oh.
how far it can shoot.
Holy crap.
Now,
Yeah,
that one
you're
fell
still in
short.
range. That is...
It fell short, though.
Okay, so roughly where it's hitting in front of you is where the max range is. Jeez, that's some range right there, though.
Auto turrets can do that on their own anyway.
Yeah.
But it looks like a high setting. It has a problem. I don't think we want to set this thing for high setting. 135, man. Heck of a knockback.
Yeah. Saw that. That's pretty awesome. Wow.
Shut it off.
Yeah, I shut it down because, I mean, just in general, it's going to hit you for 135.
That's for the head of the target. I mean, the side would be a whole nother story.
Oh yeah, but I mean, the ballista bolt range is always based on the size of the dyno. So if it was like a super large dyno, then it deals more damage. Cannon turret next. Go ahead and grab your trike and get out of range. I have it set only on medium. So I'd say run back past where the ballista was hitting.
I feel this one's gonna have another drop off like the other one. So high setting might be a wrong idea, but I want to try it too.
Okay. So where I'm standing, it's on. You can go ahead and run up, well, walk up on it.
Be funny, but not to trike out. Although this is a high level trike.
Not.
out of
Yeah, I only had 4 cannonballs.
It wasn't doing anything until I got up to about here.
Yeah, I mean that was on medium range. The thing is it seems to trigger and start firing from like high range.
So you out of the ammo for that one?
Yeah, I don't have any more cannonballs.
Hold on, man.
You gonna spawn some in?
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, got 10 more cannonballs. Or
Yay.
11, actually.
Go ahead and pop them in the box.
I'll just do a drop bag.
Oh, that works too.
There's also some meat. My flesh.
My flesh for the video.
How many can it hold?
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to juggle the ones in my inventory. Downfall about being just specifically crafting spec.
Yeah. A little bit.
So my thing is with this cannon turret, could I use this to tame rock golems? Like, does it aim for a head or does it just aim for a body? And the cannon turret can hold.
I would bet it aims center mass.
75 cannon slots.
Oh, that'd be 75 rounds. I bet it's center mass, but if you did it right, it would shoot whatever it could hit as well, so.
Yeah.
Much more rapid than you firing a cannon.
Admin logging is so annoying.
Yeah. Actually, I got double hit there.
Yeah, because cannonballs explode, it hit the head and it exploded and caused AoE damage to the body.
Can you actually see the round fly?
No.
I was saying, I
Like,
can't either.
Yeah, from all the ones it shot off, I did not see the cannonball at all. I mean, do you want to back up and test high?
Yeah, well, let it fire, and I'm just gonna keep on backing up. Yeah, and set it for high, too, just to see, because before it didn't even hit me when it should have. Yeah, it doesn't have that kind of range, it looks like. That's its range right there. Oh, holy crap, that was a that one hit. That one did not hit.
Yeah, so that seems about the range, about 10, 15.
Honestly, I'd say to set that for low distance and use that inside. Oh, wow, that got me. The ragdoll.
No, you're lucky. It ran out of ammo at the exact same time, so that last one wiped you off the face of the map. Rocket it is. It's on medium.
Oh, it's already on me.
Holy crap, it shot well past, holy crap.
Yeah, it's got a range, but there's something up with that one, and if you can get up on top of it, which I'm another 50 seconds before respawn,
it's all
if you
good.
get too close, it doesn't work, from what I understand. Basically to stop it from damaging itself, like if you get within like 6 foundations or something like that.
Well, you can definitely test that.
But that means you have to be able to get there. There's no way I'd ever get there. That hit the head of the trike and killed me, so.
Well, you know what you can do is you can actually just park the trike right in front of it, and I can turn it on.
That's what I figured.
That kind of makes me want to, like, demo a bunch of stuff, but that thing shot quite a distance. That was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, we need to back it up and try it further out, too, and see about where that range is. It looks like it's a little inaccurate as well. Which, I mean, for what it does, is fine with me.
I wouldn't say it was inaccurate. Like, it literally shot, and because the rockets themselves, they drop down over distances. Like, they slowly go down. Just like arrows and everything, whenever it's a further distance, it's got the whole distance curve. The rockets do too, so it followed that.
Alright, I'm ready to go. Just, click on shoot.
Did you want to test being right next to it?
I want to test distance first.
Okay, so you're all the way out there. I'll go ahead and flip it on.
Holy crap.
Dude, it's alright. It's already locked on you, but it's shooting well past the 10 foundation mark. It's just not hitting you. So it likes to just randomly shoot it off about, I want to say, if you're anywhere close to 15 foundations or 20 foundations away, it goes ahead and starts shooting at you.
Turn it on one more time and let it fire here.
Dude, keep
I'm
this in
standing
mind.
right at its max range, basically.
Keep this in mind too. It's on medium.
Right, well, I don't think changing the range would affect any at this point, other than it would change the arc. I would think this is another one you want to kind of keep low. Can it hit me? No, it aims low.
It doesn't, well, it doesn't aim
move.
low. It doesn't...
Oh,
crap. Alright, so the rocket will start shooting at you no matter where you're at. It does have a drop range, though. It doesn't incorporate the drop distance. So it just shoots straight at you, and then it eventually will cut down, so it only hits for about, I want to say 15 foundations out is where it will hit on flat land.
Tries to lead, too, so you can trick it, though. And you can move forward, and it will shoot lower, because it's trying to lead you.
It's to the right-hand side of that big pillar. There you go.
Alright.
Did you want to try being, like, right up on it?
Yeah, because it's supposed to disable at a certain point. I want to see that.
Okay.
And I'll put it on passive this time. Come on, Duper Trade. You might want to stand back as soon as this goes on. Oh, sleeping bags are right there too.
Yep. Go ahead. Get right up on it.
No, it ignores me.
Slowly back up. Five foundations out.
Right there.
So, I want to say about 7 or 8 foundations out is before it even starts triggering on you.
Yeah.
So it really does have like a super high range. It's just, it doesn't want to do it anywhere close to it because then it'll cause damage to stuff around it. I mean, that's pretty smart. That's definitely for one of those if like someone's rolling up with a whatchamacallit, like a raiding force, like a bunch of Brontos or whatnot. You just have these chilling out, waiting for them to come up, and it just launches a bunch of stuff at it.
They'd definitely be good for Brontos. Unlike, I mean, something small like a trike, no good, but for a Bronto,
Brontos or Quetzals.
it'd be nice. Yeah, well, Quetzals are kind of a question. You need like a homing rocket for that. I wonder what happens if you put a homing rocket in it.
I don't think it will fire it. Okay, so next test, minigun.
Yep.
Alright, the minigun turret is on, and I think the only foundation that's available now is the 5 one, so we'll have to see.
What happened to the other one? Did it get broken? Or you
I
pick
think
it
it
up?
got blown up by the rocket. Damn.
23, 54, 154 on the side there.
Yeah, 154 on the side, and that's still on medium.
We actually didn't even check the rocket on the other thing. So let's see how far that range is, though. Oh, I'm not out yet. I guess you don't care. You just want to kill the thing anyway.
Hold on. I just want, like, come back to your... Oh, there's only 2 bullets left. But yeah, that had some range to it. That's like
Is it
20...
on?
It is on. It is on.
Okay. Find out where that range actually lies. Yep. Okay, yeah, we got our answer. I'd rather not waste all your ammo being you
No,
actually made the stuff.
it's all good. I'll throw. I'm not worried about it, man. That's like 30 foundations out, like 20, 25. Oh, you stop. Now it's out of ammo.
It's not bad, although I don't know if a regular... We should have put a regular auto turret down for base tests. Because the damage 154, it does do damage. You'll be tranking this thing for a while. How many hits was that? Like 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Pretty quick, too. I'm watching it go up right now. We're at 337. 337 for 6 hits.
See, I feel that it definitely should do the 5-second delay on the trank thing. Like,
Well,
it should give you the delay.
I don't think you should necessarily do a delay, but only fire the number needed to put it down, maybe.
That would require too many calculations. Go ahead and hop off the trike. And trike's on passive, right?
Yeah. Whoa, 250?
250. But it
had to be
doesn't
full
attack. It doesn't attack things that are unconscious.
Yeah, I remember reading that, or you saying that, something like that.
Yeah, so it maxed out your torpor in a matter of like 1 shot.
That would suck as a defense for it. I think that turret's a little overpowered.
No, I mean, it's the same as the guy sitting there with a really good rifle and managing to hit you off the back of your dyno.
It's the same as a guy who's a really good shot.
Well, yeah, that's what auto turrets are.
Well, yeah, but they shouldn't have that. I mean, they can just snipe you off your dyno. I mean, you could be on a raiding attack, 1 hit, and it's like, oh, look, he's down. Oh, look, his friend's down. His other friend's down. Let's just throw them all in a cage and be done with it.
I know, that's so nice.
That so takes the fun out of it.
Alright, let's see if you... As soon as you wake up, is it going to shoot you in the face? It did. Like, as soon as you woke up, knocked you right back out. This would be great if you were like trying to mess with someone and you like parked it outside their base. Then you just have it just.
The darts it fires need to be more expensive.
They're-
Something to
they're-
limit the use of that, because you can just set those up everywhere.
See, if anything, you just have the whatchamacallit, shock darts. Have it require shock darts instead of the regular trank darts.
I don't know.
Well, I'm saying the shock darts because you have to actually go and farm the biotoxins.
True. And I guess another note would be, it still does the same amount that it's already doing, but if I had armor on, that's another thing. I don't have any armor on.
Yeah, I don't
If
want
it's
you to wear
flames,
armor.
right.
It's pretty great though. Like as soon as you wake up, it's like, oh hi, boom. The cannon does a good AOE. It also does a little bit of a knockback. I'm pretty sure you could probably like. Do you have like a? Okay, if you can, because you spawned in the cannon stuff before, spawn in cannonballs and a raft. Okay.
Turn that
so
gun back on, the dart gun. It breaks the armor too.
Well, yeah, it deals damage just like it would a actual like gun.
One more time.
I've got this thing set to here. Let's test mounted creatures or tamed only creatures. Let's see if it shoots the raft. It won't. Go ahead and just ride around in circles real quick. No, it's not doing anything to that. But if we set it to players only.
Hit the raft. Oh, hit me there. Oh no, took out the raft.
Took out the raft in 2 shots. So the only reason why it hit the raft is because you were on it.
Right.
Because it was trying to target you. Interesting.
Alright, turret one more time. Let's see what happens with the shield. Will it shoot me if I hold the shield out?
The train turret?
Yeah, I'm assuming it will, but you never know. Well, this is an effective means. Until it breaks. That's such a shame it hits so hard. I mean,
Yeah.
Granted, it's just basic armor, but still. It breaks armor too easy. I think that needs to come down if it's going to do that.
Yeah, the damage needs to go down a little bit, and it still needs to deal the same amount of torpor, but deal less damage.
It should almost be minuscule to armor when it comes to impact.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're still picking up torpor with an auto turret. I could see somebody not wearing any armor being knocked out, but somebody who's wearing armor should almost be not necessarily immune to it, but it should slowly creep up on them. Alright, so is there anything else to test? Will I lay here asleep again? Alright, we'll stand here.
3, 2, 1.
It doesn't hurt much. Not in black, at least.
Not in black.
Although it's starting to hurt. Okay, enough.
Oh man, it lit me on fire.
So it's a danger to you as well.
Yeah. Like as you ran towards me, and you're like, no, it lit me on fire too.
It slowly crept up on the damage. As it kept burning me, it got stronger and stronger.
Nice.
The last couple of hits were doing like 70 something versus the initial 18 and stuff.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, the rocket turret needs to be able to set kind of like how the I would go with the same options that they've done for the feeding trough for the auto turret, where you can pick and choose who can access it, but make the turret be like picking and choosing who it engages, so it doesn't waste its ammo on certain dinos.
Yeah, you're asking for a lot though. Like when it comes down to it, like most turrets and stuff, if you're sitting there and you're like, oh, this thing should only target this stuff. Well, I mean, you can set that up in the options. Like you can tell it, hey, only attack these targets.
Well,
all the S+ turrets now all have that option. Just like the feeding trough, how you can exclude and include certain dinos.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. They have that option?
Yep, that's one of the options now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Heck yeah, that's exactly what I was getting at. I was trying to, like, say how you can set the rocket turret up to engage slower moving dinos like the Bronto and stuff like that aren't gonna run up and outmaneuver the rockets. And the same thing goes with like the ballista. You wouldn't want a pterodon. I mean, you don't want to shoot a ballista at a pterodon. It's a wasted round.
No. If you make contact, that's an awesome round.
Yeah, if you do, if the person's not paying attention. I mean, you might leave one like that, but I wouldn't have a bunch of them flying everywhere. It'd be a waste of ammunition.
Yeah. Oh, I feel you.
I didn't know they had those options there. That's what I was definitely referring to. Is pick and choose your targets so you can make sure they're not engaging certain things you don't need to.
Alright, now that you've seen the video, one thing I wanted to point out, and you could hear me talking about in the video, and Vapetrain talked about it a little bit as well, basically what the turret should and shouldn't be able to do in order to control it a little better. And Vapetrain said it was actually already done. I was talking about it, and apparently the guy did it, which is really awesome. You can see right here there's an option for turret options, and if it comes up, you can now set what the turret does. So you don't have to let it, like, because I was saying how, like, what I was referring to is auto turrets should, if you've got ballista bolts and everything, rather than wasting ammunition from bullets on your turrets, why waste so much ammo on these? These should be anti-aircraft batteries is what they should be. They're fast firing, they're quick aiming, that's what they should be used for. Ballista turrets should be used for taking out large dinos, because that's what they're used for. Rockets and cannons, same concept. Different types of shells for different events, but the idea is there. These things, this should be an anti-aircraft battery, while the slower firing one should be anti-siege weapons. Particularly cannonballs should be anti-golem. Rockets should be anti-golem, because they're going to be hard to kill with bullets, but not too hard with a rocket. It might even knock it out in combat. So basically, you can kind of click what you want it to kill and what you don't want it to kill. You could set it to where it doesn't kill the people. Will it? Is there an option for just engage people? You still have your other settings to. Is there like one that says human? You have your normal options to flip the targeting, but you can go through and start creating an exclusion or inclusion list of all the things you don't want it to kill. Okay, there is no human, so I guess it just automatically targets players. Which is kind of smart, because you would want it to target players, but at the same time that means they can just do the run-up technique and die and then come back. But that might be a mistake anyway. That's a lot of beds. And a lot of respawn timer count. Anyway, so that's essentially it with this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, well, you know what to do. If you did, though, hit the thumbs up button. Let me know you liked it. If you have any information, maybe something that we all missed in the S Plus video, definitely feel obligated to drop it in the comments so we can add to this kind of information later and get all that kind of news out there and share it. But you guys have a great day. I'll catch you next time.